very good for me the way it's developing, because I feel quite free and quite embraced by the people here. So they are also part of my growth and part of what I am in the moment, with all their dreams and their visions and their own art and their own lives. So this is made with the people from here. And if I take, for example, this work and put it somewhere else, probably it has no sense and people would not understand it, or will not like it, or will not be touched by it, because it's really belonging to this place. It has a very direct connection to this place.
It's important also to invest in these communities in their own cultural development. So instead of explaining to people, what are you doing here, we see that the much better methodology is to show them by including them.
It will anyway mix a little bit with the bread.
But what makes difference in bringing artists to places and working on specific places with specific people is that these artists are creating new value through this process, and they're leaving something behind them. They're not just using resources, but they invest their time and energy in improving those resources.
When you are a foreigner and you are the other, you can look like in a panoramic way, you know, you can analyze and so on, you know. But you have to stop to analyze in some moment, you know, because if not, it's only a cold mind, and you never have an affection experience, you know. I don't like the artists living in a bubble. I don't like this kind of art. I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in galleries and so on.
There were times we did not have anything to eat.
We could not stay in our town any longer. Everything was destroyed. Our houses burned.
I always hated the Soviet Union, both then and now.
I am a refugee. I identify myself with the people who live here.
I had to flee from Ossetia because my town was burned and destroyed.
It was a very, very hard time. I was alone with my sister, who is disabled. My friends share their foods with us.
It's quite nice learning a city through these people and all the histories and experience they share with me. It's quite special, actually. Before I arrived, I told Lab 852 that is hosting me that it would be nice to work together with a group of local people, and I would very much like it to be both artists and also people seeking asylum or have been seeking asylum. And for me, that is actually a core structure. There's a part of the project. It's not about doing another socially engaged artwork where everybody have to do it for free and I'm the one getting some money. So the 8 people that is in part of it now is all getting paid for doing the project, being a part of it.
So actually I like crafting, but I know I can't do a lot. Alone you're always alone and you never can reach goals like feel like working together, and I'm luckily, especially in Innsbruck, I have a lot of friends, they always help me. You know, getting over a fence, or what is a fence and what does a fence do, sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it makes no sense, and how do you get over a fence? It's like always an effort and could be dangerous. And so I thought maybe there's a funnier way to get over a fence. And so I thought about a slide, for sure, going back to the childhood, what was fun, sliding was fun. And so I had this idea like putting a slide over a fence. It's fun, but it could be more fun if this is a possibility of going in both directions. And so I did a sketch for that, and I called it high five then, because over the fence it's possible to do a high five then if you slide in like both directions.
As you saw, we're really working together. We're not about coming and seeing out what's going on. Let's see 3 hours. So we're working really together on it.
And living together. Working and living together.
Yeah, nearly. Yeah, but we work on every piece together. This is a process. I'm really looking forward what's coming next.
Yes. Give me 5.